to talk about integration now. The nice thing about the Microsoft Office products is that since they are made by the same manufacturer, the same writers, you can take information from one program to the next, which means that we can share information between Word and Excel, or Word and PowerPoint, or Excel and PowerPoint. It basically works the same way, so it's nice and easy to go between one and the other. What you do need in order to do this is you need two files. You need your source file, where the information is coming from, and your destination file, which is the file that you are taking the information to. There is a term that I want you guys to make sure that you all know. It's labeled OLE, and that is Object Linking and Embedding. It's the technology that allows you to integrate between the programs. There are several different types of integration. You can copy and paste. I can copy the information from the Excel file over to the Word file, or back and forth. I can link the information, so when the source file is changed, the destination file will be updated also. You can copy charts, and when you copy charts from Excel to Word, it automatically creates a link. You can also just embed from one program to the other. Let's take a look at this. And the very first thing you want to do when you're doing this integration is you want to open your clipboard. So go up here to the Home tab in the Clipboard group and open up your clipboard so you can see what is going into your clipboard. And the first thing I want to do is copy this picture. And I want to take this picture over to Word. So I copy it. See, here's put in your clipboard. I can go over to Word, and if I open my clipboard here, there I can click on this. But I want to be in the location where I want it. So I move my cursor, then I click on this. Remember, just like any other document, if you click on Wrap Text, make it tight, you can drag this picture around where you want it. So that was nice and easy. Let's go back over to Excel and let's copy this range of cells right here from A4 to F4. And let's copy them. See how they are added to the clipboard. Let's go over to Word, and I want to put these down here below the picture. So I can just click on the paste. But there's several different ways you can paste this information. You can keep your source formatting. You can use the destination styles. You can link it and keep your source formatting. You can do any of these things. You can bring it in as a picture and then there is no editing of it. Or you can bring it in as straight text. But I'm just going to keep the source formatting for right now. Now the next thing I want to do is in Excel, I want to copy this chart. This one right here. So if I right click on the chart, I can copy the chart. Now see, once again, the chart is going into the clipboard in the most current space. I'm going to go over to Word, and I'm going to put this chart down at the bottom so we can see it and look at it a little bit better. Now, the paste on this is a little bit different. You still have the same options. You can keep your source formatting and embed the workbook, which means that you don't link it. Here's two options to link it, either with the destination formatting or the source formatting, or you can bring it in as a picture. But what I really want to do is go down to this paste special, because the one thing you want to do is always make sure that this paste link is clicked, that is toggled on. Then select a Microsoft Excel chart object and click OK. Now your chart comes in as a linked object. So if I go over here to Excel and I change some of this information here, I'm going to go to the cultural activities and see this middle item here. I'm going to change that, and I'm going to change that from 1100 to 200. So there is a dramatic change on my chart. See how much smaller it is? So now I want to see if it changed it in Word. It didn't. This is the perfect example. You have to be very, very careful when you bring these over, or every time you update something in your source file, that it actually did change your destination file. If I right-click on this chart, one of the options is update the link. And now you see how it updated it. If for some reason you try and it does not work, it does not update it, you may not have brought it in as a link. You cannot just try and bring it in again. What you have to do is delete this information off of your clipboard, go back to Excel and copy it again, and get it back into your clipboard again and try to paste it as a link again. So it's just one of those things. The integration process is not perfect, and sometimes you may have to just restart on it. Please don't get frustrated. It's just the way it works. You have to make sure that your links are updated. If all else, you can go to your file. If you do not have anything here that says update your links, I'm in Excel, excuse me. Go to Word. See how it says edit links to files. If you do not have this option, then you did not bring your information in as a link. Otherwise, you can click on this, update now, and you will update all of your links at once. Another thing you need to be conscious of is if you want to share a file, if you want to send this file, this letter to someone to review, make sure that you send both of the files if you have a link. Send the Excel file and the Word file. So if there are any changes, they will be changed on both. Let's go the opposite direction. I'm going to close these files so we can do something different. Now this time I want to take this information from Word and I want to take it to Excel. And before this price list, I want to have this paragraph describing what this chart is all about. The process is basically the same. So if I go over to Word and I copy all of this information, copy it, see it once again goes to your clipboard, go to Excel, and I'm going to put it over here in F4 for now. But if I just do a paste, look at what happens to your text. It goes in 2 lines and it stretches way out here to column B, C. Well, that is not going to do you any good, because how is your client going to read all of this information? I'm going to undo this. What I need to do is I need to go to your paste, go to paste special, do a paste link once again. So any updates in Word is going to update Excel. And I'm going to click OK. Now look at how your information comes in. If I want to put this down here at the bottom, it comes in basically as a text box with all of the information in it. So if I wanted this information up at the top, right in here, I would have to insert some rows. And I just chose a number of rows, go down here and grab my text box and move it up. And you can put it wherever you want to, and then I can delete the extra rows. Now what I can do is I can widen this to make it wider. I can make it taller. I can do whatever I want. If I want this very small, I can make it very small. But if I were to decide to want to edit this information, if I double click on this box, Excel takes me back over to Word to make changes. Now, if I want to change this to American, now, if I go back over to Excel, look, it made the change right away. So you have a little bit more success making changes from Word to Excel. Most of the time, you don't have to update your links. This is a lot more successful. So, but once again, make sure that you share both files because the information is on both files. You also here note that you have a drawing tool. You can format on that drawing tool. In this box, you can put borders around it. You can fill this box, you can make it. So hopefully this clarifies a little bit of the integration if you were confused at all. This will do it for the videos for this week, and I will see you on Wednesday.